so sweet like some honey. Tasting my chocolate chip cookie. I need an aspirin, no rookie. Yeah. Cocoa bones. Cocoa bones. All about money. So sweet like some honey. Tasting my chocolate chip cookie.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your girl Taj, aka Cocoa Bone, coming at you guys with a virtual reaction of Nicki Minaj announcing that she is now MAGA. Womp, womp, womp. I could not believe this when I heard it first come out. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and get into this reaction, y'all. Because I ain't even trying to stall this, okay? Alright, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this reaction.
I mean, I can't tell people what to post or what to say. But Nicki Minaj damn sure needs to stay away from anything, posting anything about kids, trans or otherwise. She supports a dude that is on the Epstein list 1,000 times. She's actually married to a registered sex offender, a pedophile.
Oh?
She shouldn't be able to watch Jason Kidd or listen.
Wait, it says D.L. Hughley goes in on Nicki Minaj after recent political involvement. Nicki Minaj damn sure needs to stay away from anything or posting anything about kids, turns, or other. Trans. I said turns. Trans or otherwise. She actually married to a registered ex offender, a PDF file. I mean, is he lying though? Like, is he lying? But let's keep going.
The Kid and Play, New Kids on the Block. Hell, she got to walk around the aisle with Cabbage Patch Kids on it. And she damn sure should stay away from Sour Patch Kids. And it ain't Governor Newsom Nicki needs to be worried about. It's Chris Hansen.
Speaking to the barbs and the barbs only, but I'm speaking to the barbs that have common sense. Can you explain why Nicki would end up supporting Charlie Kirk's? Why?
I'm not gonna lie, with Nicki coming out, admitting that she's for the Republicans, and honestly, she ain't the first celebrity to be, or the first black celebrity to be Republican. Honestly, a lot of our favorite black celebrities, they're all sellouts. We can't expect for them to be for what's right, especially for their own black people. And then another thing y'all gotta remember too, Nicki Minaj is not an African-American black woman. She's a Trinidadian black woman, okay? She's from the island. So, y'all expecting her to be for what's right for black people in America. I mean, it's kind of a lost cause,
And his legacy and go on and why is she taking this whole turn with Trump and stuff? Can you just explain to me why? And I don't need you to comment dumb stuff.
Y'all, the rap girlies are fighting again. And this time, it isn't because they are battling for the #1 spot on the charts or going after each other's kids.
I'm not gonna lie, I definitely feel like Nicki Minaj had ruined her rap career with this one. Well, actually, she ruined it when she had married the man that she chose to marry. I still can't believe that out of all the black men on planet Earth, you got with the black man who happens to be a registered ex-offender and, he has a PDF file to his case, if you catch my drift, okay? So, to me, she ruined her rap career for doing that. And then now you're coming out as a Republican for someone who doesn't really have respect for black people. It makes no sense. Rap career, definitely finito. But she probably was done with rapping anyway with the whole Jay-Z situation. Jay-Z burning her out of her money and stuff like that, allegedly. I'm only saying allegedly because I gotta go back and re-listen to that story. But I know I've seen her go on her tweets or on X going ham on Jay-Z, talking about, different messed up record deals and stuff like that. So, Oh boy, Nicki, you put yourself in a tough spot, but let's keep going.
No, it all started after Nicki confirmed once and for all that she really is a MAGA Barbie and got the internet spinning. No shade to anyone because everyone is entitled to their opinions and beliefs. But child, the way Nicki went about this and why she is suddenly turning MAGA has got her losing fans left, right, and center. And you already know her ops are having the time of their life watching Nicki ruin her legacy like this. And child, you already know Cardi is the one enjoying this most.
It's funny, they show, hold on.
Center. And you already know her ops are
It's funny that they show all three of these women because all three of these women had respect for Nicki Minaj until Nicki, like, she's always been known to be like a low-key hater to the newer, like, upcoming female rap artists. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I could believe them celebrating low-key behind closed doors about Nicki Minaj ruining her career by coming out as MAGA. Child. Honey, boo-boo, baby, sweetie, child.
having the time of their life watching Nicki ruin her legacy like this. And child, you already know Cardi is the one enjoying this most. Because according to sources close to her, they are saying Cardi always knew it would end like this for Nicki, and it all comes down to Nicki's husband. But is there any truth to this? Let's get into it real quick.
I have the utmost respect and admiration for our president. He has, I don't know if he even knows this, but he's given so many people hope that there's a chance to beat the bad guys and to win and to do it with your head held high and your integrity intact.
Bitch,
so I am sure you have noticed, Nicki Minaj has been getting a bit into politics lately. She's basically came out as a Trump supporter, which is crazy because back in 2020, Nicki called out Trump's anti-immigration policies and said that she wasn't going to be jumping on the Trump bandwagon. And she was also the one talking about how Trump was a prime example of misogyny against women in the entertainment industry, and that he was the type of man who needs to have young women around him just to feel cool.
Trump can say, you're fired. Let Martha Stewart run her company the same way and be the same way. Oh, evil. But Donald Trump, he gets to hang out with young and have 50 different wives and just be cool. Oh, Donald, we love you. Donald Trump. But when you're...
I mean, this was even the same person that released a freestyle remix about Trump.
There's always going to be a double standard between women and men. It's like men get to have a bunch of wives and be assertive, stand up for themselves, everything's fine. When women, you know, want to have, I mean, shit. So you got some women out there, they have like a what's it called? Like a poly relationship with like two men or two husbands, and they, you know, speak up for themselves. Child, they all types of whores, and they need to be quiet, and how dare they feel like they get to speak up, and it is a weird double standard. And that was the Nicki Minaj with that freaking Bart Simpson pink wig that she had on. Okay, that was the Nicki Minaj that I remember and did like. Okay, this new Nicki Minaj, she has, it just seems like as years go on, she is slowly, gradually going down the hill and just keep going down and down and down. Even when she had that beef with Megan Thee Stallion, I had made a video about it. Y'all make sure to go check it out. I'm going to leave it in the annotations at the end of this video. But even when she had that beef with Megan Thee Stallion, I felt like Megan Thee Stallion had won that beef because she had a way better song. The visuals for this song was so freaking fire, yo. It was, oh my God. Them visuals, Meg can do them visuals, man. Them visuals for her video was dope for his. But yeah, like, I don't know what's been going on with Nicki lately. She ain't who she was when she first got into the game.
in November 2016, just a month after he was elected. Now, guess who's turning around to say he's the best thing that
Donald Trump. But when you're
this was even the same person that released a freestyle remix about Trump in November 2016, just a month after he was elected. Now, guess who's turning around to say he's the best thing that's happened to America since McDonald? We already saw her positioning herself to be a part of MAGA when she came out to talk about the Christian persecution in Nigeria. But the Barbs defended her, saying that she was just speaking on an issue she was passionate about. And this wasn't exactly the first time Nicki has shown love to Nigeria. But things got a bit dicey when Nicki spoke out against Gavin Newsom after California passed a law that allowed schools not to force teachers to tell parents if their kids want to go by a different name or different pronoun in school. So if a student is dealing with a gender identity crisis and they are not ready for their parents to know.
America, what y'all got going on? Y'all really trying to make these young kids who are still impressionable make their own decisions about what genders they are and what names they want to go. Like, what is going on in America? Let's keep going.
The school cannot be made to out them to their parents. In face, Gavin is someone who has talked several times about pro-trans rights. Now, as soon as the law was passed, Nicki tweeted saying, "Imagine being the guy running on wanting to see trans kids. Not even a trans adult would run on that. Normal adults wake up and think they want to see healthy, safe, and happy kids."
Yo, that part I do like wholeheartedly agree with. And I don't care who get mad about this. Like, kids should not be allowed to make that type of decision about their sexuality. I feel like at least be a teenager, like at least be like 15, 16, because in a few more years, you're going to be considered a legal young adult. You know what I'm saying? So that's totally different. Like, but if you're like freaking 7 years old talking about, or you younger than that, you 5 years old talking about, if you're a boy, oh, I think I'm a girl, or if you're a girl, oh, I think I'm a boy. No. What are you doing as a parent for your kid to think like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody got to be brave enough to say this, because I know people be real scary to touch that topic and stuff like that, but somebody got to be the brave one to say it. Anybody that is from my channel or knows me, like, I don't kiss behind to please people. Don't come on this channel expecting me to kiss behind because I'm a woman. I don't kiss behind. I don't watch my mouth. I say how I feel, and my opinion is my opinion, and I said what I said. Like, I personally think that kids should not be at a super young age, you know, preferably around like a young child age, like 5 years old, 7 years old, 10 years old, talking about, oh, I think I'm this gender. Like, no, like that's just not cool, like, at all.
Nicki basically jumped into an issue that was already pretty hot because conservative parents were fuming and claiming that parents deserve to be involved in everything involving their kids, especially something as serious as that, while the other side were saying that some kids were not safe at home, so this was the best solution. The Barbs still found a way to stand behind Nicki, claiming that she was only looking out for parents' interests since she had a child too and wanted to be a part of her son's life. But child, when Nicki showed up all smiles to the Turning Point USA Memorial Program in Phoenix, everything changed. Nicki was one of the guest speakers, when other Black creators who were also part of Turning Point USA were not invited to speak or do anything important. Now that Candace Owens is turning her back to Turning Point USA, they no longer have a Black person to prop up as the face of that community. So it wouldn't be too surprising that they are using Nicki's status and fame to get more of the Black community over to their side.
Like that?
But what it's shown me personally is sometimes, you know, even in the worst feeling times in your life, you think that you're never going to come back from it. But you do. And our president shows that. He's been through every single thing a person could be through publicly.
I mean, did somebody pay her to come out like that? Like, what is going on? Like, this is not this. I'm sorry, y'all, but it's weird to watch this. And This is not the same Nicki Minaj that I remember from freaking like 15 years ago. Like, I understand, like, as years go on, we all change and like get older and, you know, progress. But it's like, oh my God, like, what happened to the Nicki Minaj around 2010? I miss that Nicki Minaj, like, for real.
Having to constantly be lied on. It's not really that funny until you are in that person's shoes that's being lied on. You'll never understand what it feels like. That person is a human being. They have a family who has to read those lies. And that's not, and it's just not fair.
And when fans saw Nicki sitting there and saying all these talking points that had never come out of her mouth before, everyone was like, what the hell is going on? Like, blink twice if you are really seeing Onika Tanya Mirage on stage with Erica Kirk. She was really out there being openly transphobic. Mind you, majority of Nicki fans are from the LGBTQ community, so this was clearly very strange, and her fans were hella mad. Well, some are saying that is allegedly doing all this for her husband, Kenneth Petty. I still don't know where Nicki found that man, but ever since they got together, it's been one problem or another, with the latest being Nicki sued for $500,000 after her husband punched a security guard in Germany who got into an argument with Nicki. With all her achievements, the one thing people have been shading Nicki about is her husband being an ex-offender, because that is one stain that never comes off. So, maybe Nicki is doing all this to get her husband's record expunged, and he no longer has to register as an offender every time they go to a new state. And if that is not it, people also brought up that Nicki's brother, Jelani Mirage, is also in trouble. He also has a record for repeatedly S.A.ing his 11-year-old stepdaughter for weeks while her mother was at work.
Ew.
The crime took place in 2015, but Jelani was convicted in 2017 and sentenced in 2020 to 25 years behind bars. And ever since then, this man has tried over and over again to appeal the conviction, but has been rejected by all the judges. So, Nicki's brother has the same issues her husband is dealing with, and Nicki might be trying to work something out for him. But people are also saying that Nicki might be doing all this to save herself, because even though she's been in the US since she was 5 years old, she was born in Trinidad and Tobago and is not a citizen. She has a green card and is considered a legal resident, but citizenship... Child. I mean, she couldn't even vote for President Trump since she isn't a citizen. Nicki has been trying to get that one done for a minute, and she's complained about how in Trinidad and Tobago and is not a citizen. She has a green card, been in the US since she was 5 years old. She was born in Trinidad and Tobago and is not a citizen. She has a green card and is considered a legal resident, but citizenship? Child. I mean, she couldn't even vote for President Trump since she isn't a citizen. Nicki has been trying to get that one done for a minute, and she's complained about how difficult it is to get a citizenship. So, the timing of her switching over to MAGA is off. For a while now, Trump's rhetoric about immigrants has been getting stronger and bolder. And after the conveniently timed attack on DC, Trump's rhetoric has gotten browner, honing in on the Black community. Even people that already have green cards have been informed that it is being reviewed again and could be revoked at any minute. So, what better solution than to suck up to Trump, make herself seem valuable to them, and finally put herself in a better position to secure that citizenship?
Nicki Minaj has gone full-blown MAGA on Twitter, or X, right? And I think it's because she's scared of deportation. She is starting to get worried with this immigration policy because, mind you, she's been in the United States since she was 5 years old, and she's still not a citizen. And pre-COVID, she even talked about how hard it is to get citizenship in this country. You can be a multi-millionaire, you can be a celebrity, and it's still a hard process to get citizenship. I was
just about to say, how's she a celebrity and still didn't get citizenship over here in America? Like, that's... Dang, like... America be making stuff so freaking hard, man. I can go on and on and on about how America needs to get its life together, but child, that's a whole nother video. Let's finish this video out, y'all.
like it's easier just to renew your green card, right? She has gone so far to turn against her own fan base. She literally, like, the LGBTQ is like her ride or dies, right? They do all her dirty work for her, right? And she went on to say that, like, trans people are not normal.
Nicki Minaj's husband is a convicted ex-offender and her brother is a PDF. No wonder she fits in so well with the MAGA crowd. I forever canceled Nicki Minaj years ago when I found out she married a R-word and continued defending her husband, who is also a R-word. Her turn to full-blown MAGA wasn't very surprising, TBH. Are y'all surprised to see Nicki's turn to MAGA? Or was it something you saw coming? Share your thoughts in the...
Well, that's the end of this video, y'all. Alright, y'all, so that is the end of this video. Yeah, I don't know where is the Nicki Minaj that first had came out 15 years ago, but she needs to come back because this new Nicki Minaj, like, she's marrying PDF files. Now she's supporting the Republican and, you know, or Trump. And I mean, I'm really convinced that somebody paid her to do this. Maybe this is some type of humiliation ritual or something. Like, child, I don't know. But something got to be going on because this is not the Nicki Minaj that I knew. The Nicki Minaj that I knew throughout the years, she fought so hard for her to be able to say what she want and say how she feel. You know, because she was a big advocate for women, especially black women, you know, should be able to, like, speak their minds freely, no judgment and stuff like that. Like, I always respected her for being so strong and, like, you know, making a lot of good common sense about a lot of things. And lately, she's just been, like, going off the rails, child. I don't know what it is, okay? But we just gonna pray for Nicki Minaj. So anyway, that is the end of this reaction. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. Show your girl some love. Help your girl get to 4,000 subs. Make sure to leave some suggestions in the comment section down below. And please give me a big thumbs up, for it helps to push my videos further out into the algorithm. I'm out this joint. Deuces.
We live in the world that's extremely so cruel. Hitting below the belt, man, that's not cool. My feelings is I'm to the point where I got a fork and I'm just eating this sauce like it's food. Bitch, on I'm corny and ain't gonna be shit. Bitches is hoping I die when I'm sick. I might as well go to the sex store to buy me a strap on to wear, cause they all on my dick. Worry about me and what I just do. Worry about me and what I just said. The audience look at your life as a boo. A fake ass bitch snake when the real skin have shed.